Imagine you have a rocket, the fastest rocket ever built. It doesn't run on fuel, it doesn't run on anything we've invented. It runs on physics itself, moving at the absolute speed limit of the universe, the speed of light. You point it at the edge, at whatever is out there past the last star, past the last galaxy, past the last whisper of light. You press the ignition, and you will never arrive. Not because it's too far, not because you'd run out of time, but because the destination is running away from you, and it is running faster than you can ever move. The universe is not just big, it is escaping you, right now. Every second you sit here, more of it is being stolen from the reach of any future version of you, forever. When you step outside at night and look up, you think you're seeing the universe. You're not. You're seeing a photograph of the past. Light that left its source thousands, millions, billions of years ago. Some of the stars you're looking at don't exist anymore. You're staring at ghosts, and the universe you can't see? That's where it gets terrifying. Right now, the observable universe, everything we can possibly detect with every instrument ever built, stretches about 93 billion light years across. That sounds immense. That is immense. But here's what nobody tells you at the start. That number is already out of date. The universe is expanding. Every single moment, the fabric of space itself is stretching, pulling galaxies apart like dots on the surface of an inflating balloon. Not moving through space, the space between them is growing, and it is not slowing down. It is accelerating. Picture a galaxy, far away, unimaginably far. So far that its light has traveled for 10 billion years just to brush against your eye tonight. You decide to go there. You build your light-speed rocket and you launch. Here is what happens. While you are traveling, the universe keeps expanding. Every second you fly toward that galaxy, the space between you and it grows. You are running toward a finish line that someone keeps moving. Except it's not someone. It's physics. It's the nature of reality itself, cold, indifferent, and completely beyond your control. Some galaxies are already beyond saving, already beyond reaching. They crossed what scientists call the Hubble horizon, the boundary beyond which space is expanding faster than light itself. Light from those galaxies will never reach us again. We will never see them age. We will never know what became of them. They are already gone from our universe. Not because they exploded or died, but because the space between us swallowed the signal. They are still there. We just can't reach them anymore, ever. There is a horizon in the universe beyond which nothing, not light, not a signal, not a thought, can ever travel back to you. And it is getting closer. This is where the story gets darker. Scientists believe the expansion isn't just continuing. It's being driven by something called dark energy. We don't know what it is. We've named it, which is not the same as knowing it. It fills space. It pushes. And as the universe grows, there is more space, which means more dark energy, which means more expansion. A feedback loop with no off switch. In the far future, the unimaginably far future, our galaxy will eventually be the only thing left visible. All the others, trillions of them, will have been carried beyond the horizon. A civilization born in that distant era would look up at a night sky and see almost nothing. They would have no evidence the rest of the universe ever existed. No fossil light, no ancient signal, complete cosmic isolation. That is not a metaphor. That is the physics. That is where this is going. And we are already partway there. Already most of the universe is unreachable. Already there are galaxies that even the most perfect spacecraft could chase for eternity and never touch. The edge of what is reachable is shrinking, not growing. Every second, the cosmic address book is losing entries. Forever. Here is the cruelest part of all of this. The universe was once smaller, denser, hotter. Everything was closer together. If you had existed then, if consciousness had somehow sparked in the early universe, you would have been surrounded by it all, reachable, touchable, close. You didn't get that universe. You got this one, the one where it's already running away, the one where the window has been closing since before your star was born, where every photon that reaches your eye is the last message from a civilization of light that has already moved beyond your reach. Some cosmologists have called this the loneliness of late universe observers. The idea that intelligence, if it arises too late, is born into a cosmos that has already hidden most of its wonders. That we are, in a very real sense, looking at the universe through a keyhole. And the keyhole is narrowing. And the worst part? We'll never know what's beyond the horizon. Not because we haven't looked hard enough, not because our telescopes aren't powerful enough, but because by the time the light from those regions could reach us, it never will. The space in between is growing faster than the message can travel. The universe has secrets it will keep forever. You are not standing at the beginning of exploration. You are standing at the edge of a closing door. And beyond it is everything that will ever be hidden from your kind. So, you have your rocket, you have your whole life and the lives of everyone who comes after you, and the entire future history of your species poured into the fuel tank. You aim it at the edge of everything. And the edge, quietly, without malice, without even noticing you, keeps moving away. Not because the universe is cruel, because it doesn't know you're there, because it doesn't care whether you arrive, because the laws that govern the largest scales of reality were not written with you in mind. The universe is not a place you explore. It is a place that outgrows you. Always has been, always will be. And somewhere out there past the last horizon, in a region of space that your best physics says exists, but your best physics also says you can never visit, something is happening right now. You will never know what it is.